Hi, friends. Welcome back to The Breath, your New Age spiritual guide. Friends, we'll start this session by thanking all the masters of the universe. I'll bow down to them. Friends, this is in continuation to our earlier video on the three types of reality we have been talking about. Uh, as discussed, friends, there are three types of realities, and we have seen the first one was mental reality. The second one is spoken reality, and the third one is physical reality. So friends, the first and second one are almost in our control. Sorry. So we can decide as to how we can control those thoughts or our language. But the third one, um, physical reality, it's not always in our hands. Of course, it is in our hands only, but still there are people around us who provocate. So actually we wanted to be cool in all situations, and we wanted to maintain our patience at all levels, but due to circumstances sometimes we lose our temper, and we are being provocated. So about this, I'll tell you a small story about Lord Buddha. So once, um, all saints used to go for begging of alms, and he goes along with his disciples for everyday begging. So actually I'll tell you why our saints and rishis used to beg. There are reasons are behind that. Through those begging, so they should not depend on anyone else for their food. They have to be on their own. So one should earn his own food by begging, and same time they should not have any ego. So see, friends, suppose if we wanted to ask 100 rupees with our friend, so we feel very bad. So how to ask? So our ego will not allow. But suppose if the circumstances is so, we'll definitely ask for the help. So here, to kill that ego, so the saints used to beg. And also there is one more reason, main reason, is that they wanted to clean the sins of all people around them. Like suppose if we do charity or giving them food, so we can clear some of our um, karmas by doing so. So this is the reason behind their begging. Fine. So this Buddha goes along with his disciples for begging. So he goes and knocks the door of one person. That person comes out and looks at Buddha, and he's such a huge structure, and very hefty, and looks are very wonderful looks. He looks very beautiful, and this person amazed. So why such a beautiful person and healthy person is asking for is begging? He immediately says, "Are you are such a wonderful person and you are very healthy, you look very healthy, and why do you want to beg?" Buddha did not answer that. He kept quiet. So immediately that man started scolding Buddha. So he curses Buddha. Yeah, what kind of person you are, and nowadays you people become lazy, and then you wanted easy money, and you wanted easy food without struggling in life, and all those things he keeps. But Buddha never uh, shown his temperament, so he kept cool. But in his disciples are very angry. So at one stage, after all that, so Buddha smiled at that person and asked for 1 rupee. So that person was even amazed. After scolding this much, you are still asking me for money. Okay, take this 1 rupee. But Buddha did not accept that. He said, I don't want. He was he was surprised. Now only you asked for 1 rupee, and now you are saying you don't want. He took it in his pocket, and what a kind of person you are. So was shouting at Buddha. So then Buddha asked that person, now I have not accepted your 1 rupee, and what happened to that 1 rupee? Oh, he said, so that 1 rupee came back to me. Oh, if I would have accepted that 1 rupee, that would have become mine. But I have not accepted, so it has gone back to you. It belongs to you. So similarly, whatever you have been scolding so far, you know, I have not accepted that. So what does it mean? So everything came back to you. So he smiled and left the place. So then his disciples understood why he was keeping quiet. So such a high level consciousness Buddha was having. He was such a cool person. So we must be, in that situation. But being in Kali Yuga and very difficult, friends, I know, but still I'll tell you, there are two methods to keep our cool. I'll tell you what is that two methods. The first method, as usual, uh, meditation. If you do meditation, so naturally you become a sattvic person. So you don't have to control your emotions, or you don't have to do anything. It happens naturally. Easiness. Only thing you have to do is to do meditation. That's all. Automatically, all our activities, all our behavior patterns, everything changes to sattvic person, like a Buddha. That is one way. The second way, actually, this is somewhat difficult, but I'll tell you. We have to be conscious and live in the moment. Always be in the moment. Our presence of mind should be always there. Suppose if a person tells us something, we should not get angry. We should take it in easy way, smile at him. But you can think or recollect one proverb: never to argue with a fool. You have that in your mind, and you don't get into argument with that person. The other thing, so even though if that person wins the argument physically, so you are the winner astrally, means spiritually. Have You have lost the argument, but still, by keeping quiet, by accepting that, so you gone one step ahead in your spiritual evolution. That is what masters have told us. So you have to take it that way. So the second one is seems to be difficult because we cannot always be conscious, because sometimes we definitely lose and we forget, so we lose our patience, and we tend to get violent at times. So, so there is another story, very interesting story from our epic Mahabharata. So when the Pandavas lost their property, the everything they lost, and they have gone to exile. So after 14 years of exile, they wanted their dominion back, territory back. So they wanted to inform Duryodhana about this. So for that, they request Lord Krishna to go as a messenger. So before war, so they have already declared the war. Duryodhana was not interested to give any land, any territory to these people, to Pandavas. So they already declared the war, but still, as a messenger, no, last messenger, they used to send Krishna. Actually, our Lord Krishna wanted um, the Yuddha to happen. He is interested only in the war. At any cost, he doesn't want the compromise. So, but still, as a mediator, he has to go and tell them that they are interested. Pandavas are also interested in, friendship or compromise. So he goes there, and there's a full of assembly. People are sitting there. Duryodhana, Dhritarashtra, and Dronacharya, Bhishma, everyone was there, full assembly, and of course Sakuni. All these people are sitting there. So Lord Krishna goes there, and he tells them, Duryodhana, see, Pandavas wanted 5 villages from you. The 5 villages which you have already given as a charity to some people. So they wanted only those 5 villages, and if you give it, no problem. So there won't be any war. Otherwise, there will be war. So immediately Sakuni got a doubt. He asks Krishna. He tells, no, he is not. He did not ask Krishna directly. He provokes this man, our Duryodhana. Why Krishna is interested only in those 5 villages? Why not any other village? Duryodhana, you ask. I think Krishna has not come for compromise. He is interested in war only. You be careful and just ask him why he is asking, why he is interested. Duryodhana said, why you wanted those 5 villages, Krishna? Those have been already given to someone else as charity. So now Krishna is in a dilemma. He immediately tried his best to provoke Duryodhana. How? He said, Duryodhana, see here, there is only two choices for you. One, give back those 5 villages to Pandavas, or else they will behead they will take off your head, and you decide which one you want. And immediately our man, our hero gets frustrated. So he immediately shouts, I am such a big king, the Chakravarti, and you are only 5 people, Pandavas, and I have such a big military with me, and you say that they will take my head off. How can that be possible? Krishna, now I am saying, I will not give you even a pin full of land. You go and tell them, let them go tell anyone, let them cry anywhere. I will not give anything to them at any cost. So Krishna got satisfied. So Krishna got what he wanted just by provoking Duryodhana. So he got his work done simply. See, friends, suppose if our Duryodhana was little bit aware of what he was doing, if he should have asked Krishna peacefully, Krishna, why you wanted only those villages? And Krishna had no answer. So everyone would have known why Krishna was not interested in compromise. So that truth would have come out. But he was provocative. Krishna was provocative. So he got provoked. So he lost his temper. By losing his temper, he lost his entire territory, entire community of people, and his own life also. So that is how, friends, and we know there are many Krishnas around us by way of our spouses, children, bosses. They are everywhere. We have to be careful. We have to ensure that we do not lose our temper always. So we have to be very careful. People provoke, they keep provoking. It is their duty. They'll do it. But we should not become a remote. So our remote should not be in their hands. You are the master of your emotions. If you wanted to cry, you can cry, but not through provocation of someone else. So that is what it means, my dear friends. So which one is better? This consciously, taking care of this provocation will everything. No, it's very difficult. So we can't do it always. And in my opinion, so doing meditation is the best thing, because so that choice is like conscious, awake, and this meditation is like subconscious. You don't have to do anything. So how do we drive, friends, even at the night, or when we wake up and go? So we blindly go and reach our destination, because that is registered in our mind. The driving is registered in our minds. So we can drive any time, any situation. So similarly, if you do meditation, we will never get provoked by anybody. Even we are least bothered about external environment. Even if an atom bomb falls next to you, sorry, still you keep your cool. And that should be the state of Lord Buddha. That is the state of Lord Buddha, and that should be our state also. We have to reach that state. There is only one way of reaching, through meditation. Consciously doing, my dear friends, is very, very difficult. You can try both, because there are n number of people around us, n number of situations around us to provocate oneself. So we get provoked, we show our angry on that people, and he also keeps telling something. Both of us fight, and we lose our peace of mind for days and days, and we keep thinking about the same incidents again and again. So that is how we lose our entire peace of mind. So again, we have come down some steps in our spiritual growth. So this should not happen, my dear friends. We have to be very careful. So we have seen Lord Buddha's story. We have to be that much patience. And about Duryodhana, how he lost control of his emotions, and Krishna played the trick. But of course, he played the trick for Loka Kalyana only. He played the trick, and whatever Krishna does is for the welfare of our universe, and we all know about it. So, but the lesson here for us is not to get provoked by others. So you must be master of yourself. You have to be master of your emotions. You have to get hold of your emotional body. But this consciously doing is not possible, friends. We do out of 10 times, maximum we might remember that consciousness and we follow either once or twice. But in other 8 times, we forget about all this. And we, as usual, we react to the situations. So that should not happen. Suppose if you wanted to change naturally, do meditation, practice meditation. So meditation and a cosmic energy are the only medicine for everything. Our entire behavior changes and we become Suddha Sattvic, like a saint. That stage we have to reach. Friends, those days our saints have gone, you know, to Himalayas, they practiced fine. But now we cannot go to Himalayas leaving our families because we are in Kali Yuga. We have to be in our family. We have to lead our family life and meditate and get salvation. This is the only solution masters have given to us now. There is another story. If we have time, I think I'll tell you. I'll finish it with that, friends. One person was, he wanted to do meditation, and but he has a family. Because of his family, he could not do the meditation. So he fed up. So one day, one fine day, so he left his family. He went to Himalayas, somewhere in the mountains. So there he started practicing meditation alone. So he was having only two loin cloths for wearing, no. So two, you can say two underwears. Uh, that period, that time they used to, men used to have that loin cloth instead of underwears. Only with those two cloths the he left his village. So we went there. So one loin cloth he used to wash and one he used to dry. So that way he was running his life. But what happens after some time, a rat comes and the rat takes away the loincloth to here and there, and it keeps biting the loincloth. So this man gets furiated. I have only two loincloths. Even that, this rat keeps biting. I want to get rid of this rat. He decides to have a cat to catch the rat mouse. So he goes and brings one cat with him, and for that cat he wanted milk again. So he thinks about it and he goes to the village and he asks the villagers about for milk. But the villagers say, "Arey bhaiya, we can give alms to you because you are a sadhu and we are supposed to give you for your food. But if you have your pet, no, for your pet and all, we cannot give any milk, food and all. If you want, we will give you one cow. You have that cow with you, and you take the milk out of the cow, and you feed your cat." So the villagers said, and they had given one cow also. So he took the cow to the house. He tied the cow, but he does not know how to take the milk out of the cow. Now he is in a dilemma again. So this time he hires a boy, um, a small boy, a young boy. So what he does, the young boy, he is very playful. He always goes here and there. He always leaves the cow there and he runs away somewhere. So he is not attentive. on his work because his age was so. So this man thinks, "Arey, what? Yeah, we bought so many, and this fellow is not at all listening, and someone has to take care of him." So immediately he goes and hires a lady. So that lady has to take care of that boy as well as the cow and everything, and she takes care of the boy. So after some time, one fine day, those two people fall in love with each other and they get married. So after marriage, you know, so he gave birth to number of children, 4 or 5 children. So all are very young, and he has to feed those babies. So he wanted to do meditation. He keeps and closes his eyes and he sits. But which wife keeps quiet? The wife shouts at him, "Are you idiot? You don't have sense. Go get some money to feed your children. Don't sit here idly. Get away from here, idiot." So she shouts at him. He sends him out of the house. Then he decides, "Hey, yeah, what kind of life this is? I would have been at my house itself, with my family itself. What kind of family is this?" So, friends, see, that is the situation. If one leaves his family and goes anywhere, but again he gets binded with some other family, and this bondage is very dangerous. Uh, we have to leave that. We have to come out of that bondage. We have to be in the bondage, but not very attached to it. Like, people say water on a leaf. So similarly, we have to live. There is another small story. A disciple of a guru asks his guru, "Guruji, I wanted to come out of the bondage. So why my family is always behind me? And I don't want that. I want to come out of that. How, Guruji?" So his Guruji immediately went and hugged a tree. He asks the disciple to release him from the tree. So the disciple tries to pull him back, but the guru does not leave the tree. He keeps holding it. That man keeps dragging him, and he says, "Guruji, you leave it now. Once you leave it, only then you will come out of that tree, no?" Then the Guruji leaves the tree. Then he smiles and tells the disciple, "Friend, my dear disciple, you have to leave the bondage from your mind first. Only then everything gets away. Instead, if you try to get away physically, no, nothing happens. So that freedom has to happen mentally first." So that is how, friends. So we are all in this world. No, we are being bonded. We are being provoked, and there are many things which, many holes in our entire system. We might get lost ourselves in by putting our leg in any of the hole. So we have to be very careful. So better is that we practice meditation and we surrender to the universe. So universe will take care of you. You don't have to worry about yourself. You meditate, you get connected with your soul. Once you get connected with the soul is the part of the universe, is the child of the universe. So the universe will not leave. That will take care of you. That takes care of everything, each and everything. Money, financial freedom, and emotional fitness, and physical health, mental health, and spiritual growth. What else, friends? It takes care of everything, everything. I mean it. That is how the meditation is very vital in our everyone's life. So, friends, I think today we have seen, about provocation and how to be cool in all the situations, either consciously or subconsciously. Subconscious is meditation, and conscious is living in the moment physically. So, which one you wanted to follow? You decide yourself. The easiest method is meditation. So, friends, let us all do practice meditation ever, always, and let us flourish in our lives better. Friends, thank you very much for being here. Friends, I would also request all of you to kindly share or this video or my earlier videos to your circle of friends. Friends, these videos or messages are done not with any commercial motive. This is done only, it's for a cause, universal cause. By sharing this, you also take part in the universal's work. So we are all friends, astral friends, spiritual friends, helping each other. So, like, someone helped me, and now I am trying to help others, and you should also help many people. So this is like a chain, my dear friends. So we will have to spread this awareness. There is nothing to shy out in this, because we are doing it for a cause. So whatever is, now we are shying out, or you're not doing it, you might think this is only a small thing. Why we should, share it? Who knows if I, even if I don't share it? No one knows. But as we discussed, you are the judge for yourself. So you might feel bad after some time. So that situation you should not give, no. For example, so whatever our conscious level at this on this physical earth is different, and once we leave this body and reach astral worlds, that time many things are clear to us, past, present, and future. So that time we feel bad. Oh my god, this opportunity came to me, but I was ignorant. I did not, act properly. Oh my god, so I lost the moment. I have not done what I wanted to, what I had to. So we must take part in the universal work. This is what masters wanted. Masters are waiting there for our evolution. They are looking at us each and every moment. We are not at all getting unnoticed. We are always being noticed. So, friends, please let us share this video, and we will take part in the universal work. And I think, friends, we will meet up sometime later. I mean, in my next video next week, with some other important and useful topic for all of us. Thank you, friends. Until then, good luck and goodbye to you all. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Please share and subscribe to make your spiritual journey faster.